Hey magnets! Welcome back to another video here on Techmagnet, and today I want to talk about the best microphone for YouTube. So first of all, we have to check out what kind of microphones are actually available on the market. And as you can see, I spent a lot of money in the past 4 years on audio equipment. And I started with some very cheap microphones from my dad, so I got them for free. He used them like 30 years ago. They sounded great. But time after time, I upgraded my audio equipment to what I'm using right now. And today in this video, I want to give you my advice on what kind of microphone for each category is the best. And also you can find a lot of product links down below in the description, so make sure you check it out. And now I would say, let's get directly started. So getting started on YouTube and being successful gets harder every day, because every day more and more people are uploading content to YouTube. Now in order to be successful, you either need to provide very good content which is unique, which interests a lot of people, or you need to have very good quality and also provide good content. Now in order to get good video quality, you do not need the best high-end camera on the market. You can also do that with your iPhone or with a mid-range DSLR camera. So I have a very good camera, but it doesn't matter. I could also shoot my videos, for instance, with this older Canon camera or this very small Sony camera. But what's more important is the audio quality, because your ears are way more sensitive than your eyes. And in order to achieve good audio quality, you need to choose the correct microphone for your video recording setup. And first of all, I want to get started with the built-in microphone. Now, it doesn't matter which camera you have. I have a €3,000 camera, Panasonic GH4 with some good lens, but the internal microphone is not good. So listen for yourself right now how the internal microphone of my very expensive camera sounds. So this is how the internal microphone of my camera sounds. I'm now a meter away and I have to talk very loud. Also, it catches all the background noise here, like cars going by, and you do not want your videos to sound like this. And here I will show you what you need in order to improve this. Now, as you did here, it doesn't sound really good. And this is because also on high-end cameras, the internal microphones are usually not very good. First of all, you should check what kind of device you're using to record if it has a microphone input. For instance, this is a great camera, also very expensive. It's a compact camera from Sony. It's the RX104, and it's very nice for vlogging and all that, but it has no microphone input. Now it has built-in stereo mics. They are not too bad actually, but audio quality, as I've told you, is really important, and the bad thing about this camera is that there is no 3.5mm input for microphone. And if you're using any kind of DSLR, usually they have one input, and also for instance smartphones. Now the easiest way to improve the audio quality on these devices is to use a Lavalier microphone, as you can see right over here. So they are available in different price categories from €5 to €200. And I linked you some down below in the description. I don't want to cover all of these in this video because it would be too long, but check out the description for the best Lavalier microphone you can get in each price category. For instance, I was using here the TCM 160. It's actually a decent microphone, but really huge. The one I'm wearing right now, it's kind of small and has very good audio quality. Then also here, for instance, there are Lavalier microphones or lavs with a battery case, and they are powered. Usually they tend to sound pretty good, and it also depends on which one you buy. So this one here is like a €20 microphone. I used it, for instance, in the fake Galaxy Note 7 video. You can find the link somewhere here. And it sounds okay, but you have to do a little bit of post-editing to get rid of the noise and also to basically boost your audio a little bit. And also the setup is very important. But as you can see, I'm wearing it here under my t-shirt, and you basically attach them to your clothes. Now, it depends on how you attach them, but usually if you move around, you can hear some kind of scratching from the clothes. But if you do it correctly, and there are also some kind of tricks on how to do that, you can get very good sound also on the go. So those things are a very nice method to improve your audio quality for a cheap price. Now the next type of microphones I want to talk about are USB microphones or XLR microphones. They're also called USB studio mics, XLR studio mics, and they are condenser microphones. They're used mostly in studio environments and they are very sensitive. And as you can see, this is the microphone I've been using for all my voiceovers, and it's called the Rode NT-USB. I'm not really sure if I would buy it again, because right now they're really good and affordable microphones like the Blue Yeti, there's the Audio-Technica AT2020. But this, this microphone is a real good commentary or voiceover microphone. And here you can see it, and the only bad thing is that the build quality here of the thread is not that good, and it's already falling apart. I dropped it once and it's still working, so it's really solid, and if you buy that you can probably use it for years. Now there's one big difference between those USB and XLR studio microphones, and this is the connection to your computer. So the USB microphone can be directly connected to your computer. I just have a USB cable, I plug it directly into the microphone, and the other end goes straight into my computer. And all I need is an audio recording software, like for instance Audacity. It's free and you can edit your audio footage in there afterwards too. It's very great. And with XLR microphones, it's actually more tricky because, as you can see, the connector looks totally different. So how do you connect those to your computer? Now you need an audio interface. I'm personally using here the Focusrite Scarlett, and there are different versions of this audio interface, but it's a very nice audio interface and it's used by a lot of YouTubers and also, for instance, bands or vocalists, because it's very reliable and it's not too expensive. Now, as you can see, I could connect two XLR microphones and also have here the audio output. And here's also a USB port, which is connected to your computer, and then you can use Audacity again to record your voiceovers. So very convenient. And this one here is the Rode NT1A, and it's a very good microphone because the background noise is very quiet, the audio quality is great, and I used that in my last year's videos. But because of the audio interface, it's very bulky, I switched to the USB mic and I think the quality is still very good. So I can recommend Rode and the Focusrite Scarlett interface if you're looking for an XLR microphone. The next type of microphones I want to talk about are shotgun mics. They are made to use them at a distance, so it would be no problem to attach it to my camera, which is a meter away, and the sound quality would still be okay. Now, it sounds better if you're more close to the microphone because it's also, for instance, recording the background noises, but it still sounds better than the internal microphones. And just listen right now for yourself. So this is how the shotgun mic sounds like, and it sounds better than the internal microphones because it points actually directly at me, but still it sounds better if you're more close to the microphone because right now I'm very far away. Now, as you did here, it sounds way better than the internal microphone, even though you still use them at a distance, so the same distance between the camera and me like before. And I'm personally using the Rode MCE85 full camera kit, and it comes in a box with all kind of accessories which you need. And you can find them in here, so it comes with a pop filter, it comes with a windshield, it comes with a lot of things to mount it directly on the camera and also in a nice case. Now it's kind of pricey because it retails for 500 euro or something like that, and the good thing is everything is included, so you can just mount it on the camera. There's an XLR adapter included, so you don't need to buy expensive XLR cables, and it goes directly into your camera and it's battery powered. So on the go, this one here is really good. But to be honest, I think the best shotgun mic right now is the Rode Video Mic. You can find a link to a review, a very good review, and also to the product down below in the description, so check it out. But there is one example, which is like the worst mic, kind of shotgun mic I've ever used. And this one here is called the Lavalier Max Pro. So if you ever see this in your local store, keep your hands off this because it sounds even worse than my internal microphones of the camera. And it's absolutely not worth a single penny. But the Rode Video Mic Pro is a very good one, or if you have the money and you want a full camera kit, then have a look here at the Biodynamics one, because this is also what I'm using if I'm on the go. Now the last type of microphones I want to talk about are wireless mics. So probably you have seen those handheld wireless mics. Now they are actually not recommended for YouTube because have you ever seen somebody doing like reviews with such a microphone? They're actually used for presentations in a big room, so you don't need such a thing, but maybe you need a wireless transmitter and receiver kit. And I have here one from China, it's the BYWM5, and you can find a link to Banggood, for instance, down below in the description. Now those things are okay, but still the microphones included, they do not sound as good as the one I'm using right now. And honestly, I would actually save the money because I think this kit is also 100 euros, and save up, for instance, for the Rodelink Filmmaker kit, which I'm using right now. Now, unedited, it also sounds very good. You do not need to be some kind of editing pro to get good audio quality out of the Rode Filmmaker kit. It's around 300 euros, but it's a 2.4 gigahertz transmitter and receiver kit, as you can see right over here. So I'm wearing this thing here right now. It's attached to my chin, and the microphone, as you probably can see, is right over here. But the quality of the microphones is very good. There's also the Sennheiser wireless kit, but it's like double the price. Now, it maybe sounds even a little bit better, but I think this kit is more than you need for filmmaking or for YouTube videos. So this is what I'm using on a daily basis, and I can absolutely recommend it. And you can find also more information down below in the description. So last but not least, what should you do if you do not have any kind of audio input for your camera? Well, then there are external recorders here, for instance, like the Zoom recorder. I'm personally using, or actually not using anymore, the Zoom H4n. There's also the H1, it's like the entry-level device, and as you can see, it comes integrated with microphones, and it's recording to an SD card, which you can put in directly in there, and then you have to sync the audio track with your video track. Now, I have to say the quality out of the Zoom is very good. It's kind of affordable. You can also use, for instance, the H1. I think it's like $100. This one here is a little bit more expensive, but also you can connect two XLR microphones. You can connect lavs here on the back side, and you have internal microphones. So this is a very good solution if your camera is not supporting any kind of microphone input, but you still want to have decent audio quality. So guys, I hope I could help you with choosing the correct microphone for your videos. Now, to be honest, you also need some kind of accessories like a pop filter, probably some cables, but see it as some kind of investment because good audio quality is very important. If you want to produce nice content, you should also focus on the audio quality. Alright, so we have videos 3 times a week on Monday, Wednesday and Friday. I would be really happy if you subscribe, that you don't miss our content. If this video was helpful, please leave a like down below and also comment on what microphone you want to use, or ask any question you want, and I'll try to reply as soon as possible. So thanks for watching guys, have a nice day and bye bye, see you soon.